Oh, well. What is going on? What is going on, world? What is going on, world? And all that inhabit it. Hey, guys. So I'm going to make this quick. If people show up in the next couple of minutes, that'd be great. But if they don't, oh well, you guys can catch this later on. Well, I had the chance to see Slenderman, and I'm going to say right now, I'm giving my early thoughts now because I want right up front, I can tell you my early thoughts are that I absolutely hated the movie. I despised Slenderman and everything that it encompassed, but maybe it was just maybe it's me having a bad day or what have you. Alex Foster reviews. Hey man, thank you for so much for showing up. So, when it comes to Slenderman, what it comes down to is I saw it and right up front I hate it, and it's one of those things where this is one of the very few horror movies where I came out of and I said to myself, this might actually benefit from having a second viewing. Like, I came out of this movie hating it, but right now, as I'm talking to you about it, I don't know whether I will still hate it come next week because I want to give you guys a full review and I want to give you guys another review of my thoughts after seeing it a second time. Well, Devin Pilgrim literally just left Jeremy John's review to come here. That's pretty fantastic, man. And what do you think of Venom being PG-13? Honestly, if you guys want to know my thoughts of Venom being PG-13, I do not like it. I think what Sony's doing, I understand as a business, they want to get more stuff into seats. They want to get more people's butts in seats so they can make more money and apply it into the MCU and all that other stuff. Venom, I think, should be a film that's rated R. I think it's a film that applies itself to be a rated R movie. I think the horror tones would work perfectly to make it rated R. And it being PG-13, I just despise it. But if you guys want more in-depth thoughts of why I despise Venom being PG-13, you should go check out my buddy Zach Pope's rant that he made earlier today, because that really encompasses my whole thoughts on the project and my whole thoughts of what Sony's doing. But okay, so Slenderman, right up front, I thought the acting was abysmal. The way they filmed it, I thought was terrible. I didn't think that the score and soundtrack they used was all that good. And honestly, it just bored me. And that's the worst part of this whole thing is the fact that this movie bored me. It bored me senseless. And I am a fan of the Slenderman game. Like I said, as far as horror video games go, I'm new to them, but Slender is one that I wanted to get into. And it's one that I wanted to. This is definitely a film I'm going to have to revisit. And ultimately that's what it comes down to. Did I like the movie up front? No, but there was enough in the film when I came out of it where I was like, I may need to see it a second time to actually decide if I hate it as much as I think I do. Because right now, I despise it. I think it's the worst movie of the year. But I don't do this very often. And like I said, when it comes to Slender Man, this is a film where I'm just like, I'm going to have to see this film again. I have never said that when it comes to horror film before, except if it's excellent. I've never said it to a bad horror movie before, and that's a new experience for me. But this is definitely a movie I'm gonna have to see a second time before I can give my final verdict. And you guys will inevitably have my review of that. It'll either be up Monday or Tuesday. I'm gonna aim for one of those two. But I'm gonna try to see Slenderman again if I can, either tomorrow or Saturday. So we'll see what happens. So let's see here. What do we got? I don't know what to think about this movie yet. I don't know if I'm excited or not. And I'll see you all later. Hmm.